Hello, in this lesson, I'm going to give you some guidelines on how to go about creating your abstract animation. The purpose of this assignment is to help you to further develop skills in processes and procedures when you're trying to animate multiple objects all interacting with each other. And it's also a really nice break from working with characters. So what you're going to do for this assignment is you're going to look on the internet at various abstract animations and choose one that you think you will be able to replicate a small part of. You'll be required to copy somewhere between 10 to 20 seconds worth of somebody else's abstract animation. Go to a search engine on the internet and type in abstract animations. And then, for example, at Google, I can actually click on videos, and there'll be a list of dozens or even hundreds, okay? Try to find something pretty basic, possibly with a lot of geometric forms, nothing too fluid and fancy. Also, you'll want to avoid 3D animations. Just stick with 2D. Try to look for animations that are anywhere from 30 seconds to no more than a couple of minutes long, and that way you can sit there and you can watch a handful of them and see which one seems to suit you the best, and also what small part, what segment you would like to try to copy. Your copy of the original should have one or two basic changes. For example, you may change some colors, or perhaps you'll change the shape of a couple of the forms. Don't forget to look at the student animation samples. That can really help a lot. Also, when you turn in the assignment, you'll be expected to post a link to the original video that you used to copy from. Be sure that you do save the link to that original video to share with the class so that we can compare yours to the one that you were working with. Now let's look at how to go about this process. Firstly, I'd like to point out that for some of you it may be easiest if you use the original video right inside Moho as your guideline while you're creating the animation. And let me show you what I mean by that. With this new blank file open, I can click on the new layer icon and click on Image. And I have here a movie that I've copied from the internet. I'll click on that and click Open. Now it's small, and I saved it small on purpose so that it wouldn't bog down my system. So I've resized it. And then if I push the play button, you'll see that the animation plays. So if I were to go back to frame 0, for example, and then click over here on the Step Forward button, I can go one frame at a time and observe what's going on in the animation, and that will actually help me out a lot in replicating some part of this original. Now keep in mind, if you do use this method and you have a copy of someone else's animation on your computer, you should delete theirs once you're finished with this assignment. You really shouldn't keep it because that is copyright infringement essentially, but the purpose of this assignment is so that you can copy someone else's work to learn from it. So that's the only reason that you should have their work on your computer, is for that purpose only. Now you don't have to go about it in this way if you're not comfortable with that anyway. You can just go ahead and look on the internet at the video that you're going to copy a part from and just keep replaying it over and over while you're going through the process of copying the segment that you like. If you would like to try this method but you don't know how to copy videos from the internet, here's one free software program right here that you can use if you're using a PC. I can't really advise anyone out there who happens to own a Mac. I don't generally use Macs, and I'm not sure what the best choice would be to copy videos off of the internet. I don't know what software is the best choice or what is actually free. But this one is a good one for the PC. Anyway, once again, this is I'm only encouraging this at all for the purpose of this assignment in particular. I'm certainly not encouraging anyone to steal other people's work by downloading and making copies of others' videos, okay? Now, in a moment, I'm going to give you a few pointers on how you can go about the process of copying from another animator's abstract work. But I'm going to pause and continue that in the next video.